Hi guys, and welcome to a special episode of I Love You Colonel Sanders for the PC. Now, I am a mega fan of KFC / worshipper, and when someone told me about this, I thought, oh my god, I've got to play this, and I'm going to do it as a New Year special to kickstart 2021, because let's face it, 2020 was pretty shit. Let's face it. Anyway. Good news, there is a KFC console that exists and it's amazing. And now we're going to play a dating simulator, so no action, no horror, no strategy. I want something completely different, and we'll see how good this really is. Now, it's pure, it looks like anime to begin with, so that's off to a very good start. I could just imagine Colonel Sanders just going ultra instinct with his hair if some sort of like fresh vegetables try to take over the world or something. But anyway, let's move on and let's start the game. Right, tell us your name. Let's call myself RJX Legends. There we go. Oh, all that lovely food. Surrounded by chicken. Okay, so you sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Oh, God. All you could do is wake up now. Your first day of colouring in school is no time to sleep in. Woof. Not off to the best of starts, but lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Oh, come on, what are you going to cook? Oh, come on, it's been obvious, ain't it? Come on. Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination gain away from you. Yes, I need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Yeah. You buzz through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, fits the elder eyes. Nothing can stop you now. Oh, yes. Right, you confidently grab a biscuit, straight out the door, and head off to class. Oh, just what you need to get your blood flowing. Yeah. Stand in the quad, you gaze upon your magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam, which looks like a knockoff Pokemon character. She's the most adorably awkward person you'll ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, RJX Legends. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of your lives? Let's hope so. Actually, because I'm sure I'm excited. A little nervous, okay? A lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most lovely and caring person I know. You're going to do great! Nine Dog Spy. Kellogg's. Frosties. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind, never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had the flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she shifted to practicing on a mannequin. Oh dear. Should you pep talk or change the subject to give us some release? Yeah, let's change the subject a little bit. It might do us some good. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you tried to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumours about a dreamy, energetic mystery student who's enrolled at this school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. But now, let's talk about this mystery student we read about on the school message board. Any new deets?
Aha!
Oh, get this! I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He has them ever since he was born. For an egg. Yeah, an egg. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumours I heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. You both sighed thinking about the student so handsome, but the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. But you can get another word out. You rudely interrupt her when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Come on, really? Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave our Jack's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Okay. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Oh. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or really weird insults get to us. Across the quad you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the... Oh god, he's so vague. His pants are so tight you can see Cat walking out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van? You rang. Never been sure that was the Radiances, but as long as you've known him, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Okay. I can't believe that University of Cooking Store Academy for Learning would even allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us their diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Bear with me, I'm just working on some voices for the characters, okay? With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers! Whoa, as you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Huh?
Oopsie! I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Ugh, that should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop. I was named after my papa. He's old.
Could someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm RGX Legend, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day?
Help!
And with that, the young man walks to the building ahead of you. Oh god, this is so bad. I've got to see the end of it. That's how bad it is.
Aww. Is it just me or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders and follow him into the building. Okay, so you stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Oh my god. A scruffy looking booch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. No, quiet down everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSIL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is that, Professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's noise is capable of picking up all them nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you to swirl cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Oh.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then he walks in. Oh, Colonel Sanders! Oh! You immediately swept up in the awe of the new student. His remarkable goatee. I wish I had a goatee like that. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time to stand still. It's him! It is! It's my favourite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dark. Before he can finish the sentence. Please. Could be Colonel Sanders. A husband, or should I say a hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down an aisle of desks and suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweet begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and no, not entirely wrong. Ugh, and this over here must be Sweetie Sweats a lot. Aha! Maybe we should open that window back up before Fawcett Pitts melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is all you really weird insults? You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about this deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to set the class there and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world.
the birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be a lot of blood, and might even be really adorable, tiny food. And when it is all said and done, there will be a battle. You will fight your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss.
Quiet! Late to the class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my third in this school with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me?
You're expelled in the uttermost one word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, running halfway across the town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to your student's bro and calls his referencing who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
This class burst into laughter. Oh! Oh, Clank, you rascal!
Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you're definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog on this teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him in one by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Since it's a KFC style game, I think I'm going to give him a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favourite.
Well, I think I might be some competition for new star student.
The third professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coat of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eye you jealousy, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavours on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs, take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to this amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you left stand at the front of the room. Only two options remain.
Hey RGX Legends, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
Ooh. Should I sit by my best friend, or should I sit by the greatest thing ever invented, sliced bread? Well, they say I never leave my best friend behind, so I'm going to sit by my best friend. You move to take your seat by Miriam.
I'm so glad that you need me to support me through this class.
Of course, you're my best friend. What else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders, he's such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but that Miriam mentioned that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast, it's time for the pop quiz.
Hey, a quiz about me.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your nose sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? But...
Oh, it's like a question within a question. So if you're going from A to B... Yeah, extremely.
That's right. Forest is a tree, as chicken is to...
A feather?
That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A comically oversized fork?
That's wrong.
Ah.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt.
That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No, he's not. He's nothing but the best.
Oh, trick question. Your total score is
It's no perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment.
Plenty of proven to available. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch!
Wow, the cafeteria is nice as at any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes seems that a school day to cooking would have been serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose or mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologise for my tardiness, you see. I was...
Howdy. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was.
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers!
But I... Shh. Lunch!
She said, shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed. That smell is so creamy. I will soon take over the world.
So, you hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but where the rumours are true is this.
No!
Oh. High of huge piece of chicken breaded with trials with crispy golden fish. Your aroma envelops you and you have to begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble. As to say, stop thinking and stop eating. Yeah. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavours. You look around and notice that every student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's not all I say about that.
What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Sure, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting the last word of testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him!
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinga Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful, and I knew that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry a chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter to evil to sweet and innocent, and she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. God, that's where I've been going wrong all this time. KFC will seduce all the women in the world. Do it! Do it! Do it! Not incorporated by KFC. She realises that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, then, the man. If we don't want any, I'll take this.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exaggeration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and you sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Taste the Colonel Sanders food transports to another dimension. This is kind of how I feel when I eat KFC in general. I kind of go to another world. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. No. Oh. Swim toward the light, savor the moments, and everything tells you about Colonel Sanders. So bad. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. I'm gonna go for that one. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinising every flavour. Salt, maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be? Beep. He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use. Beep. You try to go even deeper to the sea of flavours, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You
snap out of it and realise that this invasion was meant to remain secret, and yet now you know, a man's responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. Ah. As you look around, realising that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch, no one noticed that you travelled through space and time. Nobody noticed. After tasting his food, you try and get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavours that will make me fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
He's got a chicken on the end of his cane.
It's just you and me talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'll be willing to trade. What's that rush? That semester is only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learn be fun.
Aww.
You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders both ways to make sure you're truly alone and learns him. You can feel his warm breath as he waits.
Oh my god, this is just getting sexual now. Dear God.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use beep. It's something my great-grandmother told me. Beep! Wow, I never guessed it. In fact, you're not even sure what you get. Some, if you searched.
And beep! Isn't that flavour you tested before? So now you've 2 ingredients close to knowing the full recipe.
But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that.
While you wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy.
Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Really? It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on the world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Let's throw a big idea in there, see how much he can go through his head. You know about that. I was thinking about your secret recipe.
I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it.
You decide to show me. Also, now I think too about blowing minds with new flavours. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it.
Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better?
Have you ever heard of habanero peppers?
Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties.
Habanero, poblano, and cayenne.
But that's not the point.
You could just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It all involves careful consideration and refinement.
I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improve on my recipes. RGX Legends. I'm heading back to class for the next lesson.
That certainly didn't go as planned. You better head back inside, but wait a moment, so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. Oh god, this game's getting worse. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans who are going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Santos. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of 2, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear? Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, RGX Legends. I prepare our station.
Where I choose a partner, Miriam's left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly taking notice.
Hello, new partner.
Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know how to choose.
It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be Miriam's partner? You know what, screw it, I'm gonna do the robot. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of the score even is at this junction. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Whop, whop, whop.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about it.
Tissue, I hardly know you.
Clank shudders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on our own cooking classwork.
Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island, it takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Ooh, let's do Grandma Special. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red and embarrassed. You quickly turn away. I'll go and get the potatoes.
No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like I'm getting pretty fresh round here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. My job is.
Sanders' heart is my business. If you keep getting your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me?
No, geez, Van Man. While I'm over here crushing Archex's Legends and Dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of field potatoes. He tosses them into boiling one, turns attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van.
I'll be walking in the quartet and serve a duet now.
Actually, no. I look like Archex are struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I should teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get to my level. Ah, damn it.
Don't be rude, Van Man. Personally, I have no doubts whatever Colonel Sanders' abilities, proficiency, evaporation. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better part for you than this thing that's positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast completely shadows? We fit together like a fire and a drumstick. It does make sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear. She's going for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. Yeah, that just sounded wrong. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. That's Colonel Sanders the hug. In your time of need, turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always had your back. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn to our best friend. You turn to Miriam. As soon as you find the senses it, looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them! I actually think Ashley and Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust. Maybe it's my skills as a chef perhaps, but stepping away from this competition. You are sorely mistaken.
Miriam, you are loyal friend, but RGX Legends is my partner for today's activity.
You look for sprinkles in hopes that you might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realise that in the sense of the moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you already crushed the ball potato into a perfect creamy mashed texture. With plenty of buttercream for flavour. It is as natural passion guiding you through the steps. You know so well your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's hoping to be repulsed in gravy, but out of his pores a smooth brown gravy, smoothing your nearly finished potato dish. These look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. This is cringe. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but it doesn't immediately let go. Until you stand holding the same spark. And for that small amount, all of that matters is pressure in this crazy world stops.
so good. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensils and mashed potatoes you lift a heap its pork foot up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be Colonel Sanders.
And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork of mashed potatoes right to Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van, do something, do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realises it's delicious. Horrified by his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Arctic Legends. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it wherever it lands.
Can I have potato face?
Van brushes over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gazed upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Blended on a foul-axe plate formed by my supreme chef ancestors.
Hearing dog me for too long. That ends it. I who have first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The instructing student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him. It's really gross. Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it was gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain just for a moment, and all immediately back to his opposite self.
Oopsie! Tastes like poison.
The entire class was gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Chock is frozen, the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues.
Saved by the bell. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Oh, hello, I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by a really annoying student of all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approached you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, more and more spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know that they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realise I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings. Oh my god! Oh my god! Colonel Sanders? Yes, Sergeant Legends. There's something I need to tell you.
Aha!
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day I've been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never rested. Also, left a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant like wishes, floating on a shooting star.
Ugh!
Hey, no, you. Shut up, I'm the one here saying inspirational stuff, be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. I'm the hero. The sport monster's here to fight a hero. Oh my god. I think I left the fridge door open. Late nerds. We will not let harm come to another student, except for that ghost kid. I can't drop the ball on that.
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose or is this just a coincidence? If you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What would you do? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack would you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It's just gut real. That attack really upsets sport monster. Got on the attack. Oh my god. Right, we're gonna defend. Trepidation? Right, we'll attack. Right, cook with love. Ooh. Come on, we can beat this guy. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Right, defend. Buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. You better attack soon or you like to explode. Showdown. Oof. Oh. Feeling vulnerable, you prepare for the ultimate attack, rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the engine of 1,000 chickens. Oh my god. No! It's going to Super Saiyan! Hot fire, part of bench, just 10 damage. Super. An injured sport monster switch steam to the night. Forget mercy, finish him. No, sure, we'll have a body fear again. Attack. One attack. Students deadline destruction. 10 damage. It's a cookbook. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find the library cards tucked inside. The last note has been signed and it is Bulko. Bulko. The name sounds strange and familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from the battle bus, you realise that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in a tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word, and you feel your clothes have been pulled up over you and you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. Oh, in your dream, you together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also over the instructor. Your love dreams are weird. Oh my god. I'm on an acid trip now. You awake on day 2 and attempt to press the wild visions you had. They had memories or premonitions. You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really is. Beep! And then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you too much. Sure, that makes sense, but we'll go with that. You moved up with your best in front of school. Before you can tell her, the encounter the sport monster, she launched into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange. I think I might like Plank.
Like it? Like?
I know, it sounds a little moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got talking after class, and he's actually told us we can. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders is the most popular kid in high school?
No, but that does not make any complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king in school. He didn't even go on one horse. Also had the convertible like he himself rode in front of the whole current parade.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language transition there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took a slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now.
Well, definitely connected yesterday.
Ah, sure you did. You're great. Won't you be with you, I guess?
Laugh at this implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing. It's definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Oh, come on! Well, if he's not into me, why don't you tell me one of his secret ingredients? You didn't tell that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your best slice lights up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is that dramatic echo in there? Remember checks to make sure you allow me before continuing.
So this summer, when I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden when I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said there was a powder created from a super duper rare dry flower petal, and that if it did him a big favour, I could have some of my own.
Please, ma'am, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Then when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavour was like anything I ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever, anyway, we both share an interest in cooking. So we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet you would love to know about these new spices.
Well, I definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I dare be very much use to anyone. Fine, cough.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know if you came from your Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Shall I tell her? Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you. It has to stay secret. Miriam nods furiously. He told me that he used beep. Never would have guessed that, would you? Her eyes light up. Imagine such a thing, and only if you figure that you satisfy curiosity and she move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air.
Oh my god, he's on a horse.
It's Colonel Sanders!
My suggested cruel.
Brilliant! He does a short handstand, short horse stance before spetting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Ooh, I didn't realise anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beauty you have. I mean, what a horseful beauty you have. Dagger, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Oh, wow, Jack, so it's just gets really nervous around people they like.
What? This is not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning, we were up all night, it was gruesome, you should have seen him.
She gives you a wink and a smile to say, situation handled. Can't blame the girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, and doing something really bad. By the way, they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeited recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Actually, you're not interested, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rows, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping, you try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting me with the rest of us you want to learn. Now you've got something. Oh, but you're the Empire of Cooking, are you? You make the rules.
Ugh. I'm not sure you know a good meal if I ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than cooking skills. It takes creativity, it takes panache.
That doesn't hurt. I use a little evil.
You finally get a look at it. It's like that book from the Sport Monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is family heirloom and it contains a secret. You notice they haven't been studying the book. They got popped into the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We playing, ha! You enter by arrival of some students. It's almost time for class. Me. Clank must be running late. He in such a hurry he rolls over to Van Van's meaty foot.
Ugh. What's it, you bucket of boats?
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I never heard such language name from a stand mixer. Womp womp.
No, your mother was your stamp mixer.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know that this isn't a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, please get a hold of yourselves. Save for the arena, at least. I don't, honestly, what do I care? I got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, sprinkles arise, signal the start of the day. Students, please take your seats. I apologise for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing the car all around town, and my tiny little legs are very, very tired. But here I am now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog, he loves it.
Without further ado, we've heard the global history of our favourite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to this lesson, truly you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the sign of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed that. Oh, come on!
But you can't help but daydream about girls. You missed about two autumn parts. When you come to Springles, he's holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, RGX Legends.
Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. What item do you want to sample? Let's try the pepper. A brightly coloured pepper stands out from the other and sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat.
The pepper has triggered an intense spy hallucination. It feels like forever as you trick through the universe.
Ooh, my friend, ooh. This guy again. I am here to give you a important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny. All you must do is...
Sorry, I think I just got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine. I'll work through.
Cough.
To fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
You think to yourself, geez, I should have paid better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria light, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared. Be a time competitive cook-off.
The level of the actress with these two is off the charts. You're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables of you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption. RGX Legends. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely you put a stop to this madness.
No, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer. Just now, the huge light blast in your face, flashing in the world's time already. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh! I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away.
And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope it's a message to lift you to victory. Like a diamond, I was fast under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. I will defeat you by myself. You had this chicken you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. You feel like you could really impress him again here. Now it's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Pick fast. If time runs down, you can pause pick random. 100 degrees. Yep. That's right. But how would you even got into the school without knowing that?
Winner gets to rub my fury belly. Let's that enticing offer motivate.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you're cooking. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices of the beef does he use? 11. That's right. You might not know all your ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction.
Tail wiggling intensifiers.
Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavour? Trust. That's wrong.
I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes.
Next question. Your clock makes a room for you, but actually it's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Small town.
That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it.
Oh! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success?
That's right. When they teach you cooking, they'll be taken so they'll be unable to speak.
You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, RGX Legends.
He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Oh, not again. I will do that one day. How many spoons of gravy would it take to fill a traditional Victorian thing? What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. Brrr. You are stranded on a desert island, but what do you take?
What a hunk!
You know, right?
You know what? Should you be focused on your challenge? You're falling behind.
Sorry, what you have to do is craft a spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits.
Woof, woof.
You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley begin biting elements of a dish. It's covered in confidence.
Yikes! I know you're nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing with a personal touch. Wah. You might not have any hands, but our chick's touching does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know what you properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realise how serious your error was, and you immediately shove your hand to the mixer to rescue down before it's out of mix.
Our chick's touching, no!
Oh, but not fast enough, but your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by some quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What will you often find is that the easy way turned out much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hands. You simply can't go on.
Ah, that's not bad. I'm here with a complete dish ready to serve. Sure, that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Archie's Legend's injury.
You see, Sprinkles begins to lick his doggy chops as he looks into the dish.
Well, I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Wow, because I'm sweet, I'll skip straight to dessert.
Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wire-red delight to take you on a journey of flavour that takes you and tells a story of excellence. I was going to assign Lanes to the honour, but
Since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring cream of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be
too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind, lend me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders puts the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causes it to melt away, creating scene within.
inside you find delicate fried cheese called quet,
Atop of a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and a pulse of blueberry gilly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you, haha.
As he sauce covering, Ashley leans over and whispers into his ear. A dab of hot sauce sticks to his moustache. Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that it bursts into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people would have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of your semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult, and so inside of you a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders, why he had to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he wouldn't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible of a person. You tried to hide from him, but he approached you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that running with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't just leave me alone. I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome. Successful. Motivated. Well, handsome, sure. Well, I was born that way. Alright, Lady Gaga. But I've walked over paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed at obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've always got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy agrees, a hug. I resolved that I was going to amount to something. No amount of honours, so to say, no amount of hours, labour, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed focus, you can see something died inside of him in burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world, and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
Just as the moment grows intimate, you interrupt right, a threatening, shuddering presence. Battle scar from the night before, you prepare for the worst.
Gorko, the sport monster, is here to fight a hero.
Here we go. I'm sorry, Gorko, but you could have sworn we've already battled you last night.
That was Borko, my twin.
I am.
Gorko.
I'm here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Gorko? Well, we're twins, so we're not really.
We pretty much exactly agree.
Invariably. Why do you ask? It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would.
I think what RJ Richards is saying is, aren't we just friends?
Life's too short for making enemies.
I suppose. We really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got some pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Sure you like to eat, don't you?
Of course I do.
Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this.
God damn it.
Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students.
Ooh, once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at school, until one day some mean kids with a magic spell cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book?
Precisely. Walker used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who have cheated them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, RJ's Legends. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Stanton's home must be like. It sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Colonel's home, surrounded by his things, he starts the chicken! The chicken! He's the best bit!
It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on my new recipes of your own lately? I have always excited to talk about your food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavours and textures. I'm not sure now yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up at the start, so I wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to be a pair with something spicy or something crispy, both perhaps? Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret? No, I'm going to reveal it. You decide you're ready to ever be share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. If you can talk yourself out, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw.
Magnificent!
Together you chow down the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
What? You realise now you'll be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room, various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on the arm to discover more about the Colonel. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Ooh. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders, and it dawns on you. As soon as you dial to 1111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Okay. An adorable. Come on! A little baby boy. Brilliant. Oh, Sanders himself. Oh. Oh dear. Tap on school mall. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. I hope this way discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Okay. While the frame photo shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with an old friend, they hold fried chicken drumsticks and appears to be cheerising them. There's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Okay. Take a close look at the large urn. Sit on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. This is dusty, but you wipe it off and read this inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. A scented candle you can pick up and try to identify the smell. Power tool, freshly stretched collar, piece of wood floating in the lake. Number 69. Nice, Brian Adams reference, nice. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's beep. Top of the line, discover more about the kernel. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of his comb. Upon further inspection, you realise that the hair therein isn't just silver in colour, it's actually made of spurned silver. Top of the line, discover more about the kernel. Chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner of the table. When you pick it up, you realise it just isn't realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Okay. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Then the ghost of Steven pops up. Oh, you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I could never even learn your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window crack and the ghost of Steven is swept out with a breeze. Okay. Here we go. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and you find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. You say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try to casual into it, asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakdown gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Soldier Excellencies? I honestly think it may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! You wake into a beautiful morning, candles hide away. Did you make the right decision how you respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day I can change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Beep! In some jurisdictions, beep isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how would they know? You falter and up to a Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here is a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's... Oh my god, chicken drumstick? Oh. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you for an important question. So, would you say that we are the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and you taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could be the world's greatest gift to a cookery. Let's flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to fall in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could it be talking to you if he's done so quickly? Overcome with emotion caused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears and able to speak. The only answer you can find is run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got word that something had happened to you.
It's okay, I'll just...
But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get up to you to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials down to polite and then respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But it was just interesting to spend some one-on-one time together and get to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
You just say skydiving? That's a typical first date.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give me inside side of the story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, just the emotional connection, wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what to do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do everything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Ooh, it's great. I know you're up one right away.
I have my sweary Sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog in a tree.
Oh.
You can get away swearing a dick too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I literally the biggest person at this school.
That is your horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but how would you dare pick on such a gentle, beautiful creature?
Ugh.
You got some nerve, Arjax Legend, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words. I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's accident makes you wince with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cocking like that. Maybe as well just give up.
I never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders was just as it appears things that causes the boil over. A natural and intuitive person. He says there's something that's been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school, Arjax Legends? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel?
Yesterday, I almost broke a nail running so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her?
But what about that flavour, delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that your passion about your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Arjax Legends. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we're going to class, Colonel.
I am always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Arjax Legends. I know by Sanders' inability to see Ashley for you. No, she really is. You walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from the slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook, you recover just and start flipping through the pages.
Oh, that's smoke. It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really that powerful?
I can't think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could choose a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else, like rooted in dark magic? Maybe a tie, a string around your finger?
Okay, fine. It is a bit drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Ooh. Nope. I'm not going to do it. You take your friend's advice, put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I'm sure it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quite quickly. You reach into the backpack and grab some helmet from last semester and you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken, rawhide.
I apologise for that outburst. You know, it seems cliche, but not much in this world sounds like ungraded work. My, Arjax Legends, were you studying something with cinnamon?
I've been sitting on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful.
This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Arjax Legends, for reminding me to know this an indispensable bit of wisdom, you see.
But before we go any further, Miriam's love dream spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room.
I told you to save it after class. You think I want to be thrown from a plane, strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank be arguing, but it doesn't seem. But you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
Wah. But no, you have never to show off your cool key friends, Joan of Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that does make a great date.
Oh.
Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold all hands as you pedal down the mountain, or in cliff for all I care.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pulls out the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering himself as wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Every tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public break to cast over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we must be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the tire, but I think you'll get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about the upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, you okay?
Okay, answer, man. I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in gas like that in front of everyone?
A tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is like a city boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. But she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to set up on Colonel Sanders' stallion right off to the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe so, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us, and who else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you any interest, anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking, Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you have a better idea how to spend the time before the exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of the final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of chance. And a chance to beat the pants off the Van the supposed Van Man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run around a quick test and recipe you've been working on Arjax Legends, a famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish becomes second nature to you, and you'll be able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Arjax Legends, what are you doing in here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just tagging it all in. I'm beginning to visualise the success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's not bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get into your head, it cost you the cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualising.
I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know, if it was a pot pie just from the smell?
No, not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an oil butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
Ah, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. Well, it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth.
Wow.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are the rules that is expect to cook with anything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime.
You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dish you need to push the edge over to victory. Meanwhile, Bob, Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top shells. Miriam has got a giant magnetic glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11-headed devices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original, copyrighted, fried chicken. The intensity of this room starts to fall up 10 out of 10 with frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as he levitates through the air. Come on! Oh god.
Egg wash.
Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into his itty-bitty pot of broth.
Press friend, blaster, blaster.
Van flexes petrol as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roll.
Ashley scoops her passages off the team at lightning speed. Shallow personality spectacular. Even Clank gets in on it. By Dale, pressure point, chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as it was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance on Rising will take us all.
Self-destruct. Denver quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out to the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has a spell book out as she's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide. You've got a book of your own, and you're not desperate to use it to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Yeah. You take out your own spell book and let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's summoning spell. You can draw a sport monster. That seems like a good time to add some chaos to the mix. You have summoned me. Ah, the broom cooking arena. So many memories of battling this place in my old life. In your old life? I wasn't always the man you see before me. Once I was but a student like yourself, was attending the school. Smoke monster noticed the book you're holding. I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Been there, my friend. I tried to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favourite fruits. As you can imagine, things don't go as planned. When spells say only cast in case of mercy, they mean it. I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas? The smoke monster swattle calls something mischievously. For starters, never cast spells on yourself. Cast them on your rivals. Just tell me who is giving you trouble and we'll take very good care of them. You motion it actually before you think better of this. Decided as you recite a spell there. Turns into a chicken. There with me a bird, she flaps her wing and glides off into the procedure section of the arena, far from the station. Okay, gotta go, bye! Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. You're immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. You don't know what to do. It would be poetic justice if asked you to live out the rest of the day as a chicken yet. That seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just a cockroach. Let's save her. You turn to the next page and cast a reversal spell. Chicken Ashley immediately turns her back into herself. Bark? She's in shock and still exhibits some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be alright. Is it just me or does that chicken seem remarkably fresh today? Right then, you realise that Colonel Sanders witnessed your entire sabotage. She's not impressed. Your heart sinks as you think of how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chance of any kind of future together. Having suffered this huge accident, you don't know how you could ever win. Summon extra power from deep down from inside yourself. I could do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. My taste buds have been praying for the entire lives for... Oh, Sarchik Legends, you are the chosen one. You avenge me. The pair you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupt my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. My taste buds have been praying for the entire lives of this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground and as you course... Oh, come on. You know with this pair you can do anything. Except turn back time. If I could turn back time. Holy shit, I can do that. Of course, can't be set. But don't worry, dear Extends. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet, and rolling with the punches. He steps up to his station and stands right beside you. I am here to help. All you manage to do is make mac and cheese, and this time's almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tender you'll ever lay your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting, if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare your dishes. Half of the students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop! Clank! Moss scream, you have a pure and innocent giggle that cannot come from Moss students. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, wouldn't you mind? Inside the closet you see Pop hanging on the broom, hooked by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down there from here, right now! Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, and how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks, clank! What did you that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear the signature word beep of a onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have got unplugged, I guess. We have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students, please. Collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in a savoury soup.
My word, it's so delicate it has a teeny tiny Naruto mark here. I spy it floating in this itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, Chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. I got some green tea made from my baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening its mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. What else I can taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal was being devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Really do I taste a dish with so much love put into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Your Excellency. You're helping me to believe in myself.
Fan, you're up. Now describe your dish. I've made a uni over smudged egg custard in a full-curd urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you just go one type of urchin with spines from a second different coloured type of urchin? Yeah, sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much of it. Got in my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on the counter full of spikes. He bows. He begins to pour it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof woof. Please, be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He rolls back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Ouch! My tongue!
He appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat it. It keeps poking my tongue. Diff qualified.
A sudden turn of events. Who would have thought certain food in a bowl made of needles could have made it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Ah!
Disqualified for glamour. Don't diffcalf family. This isn't the last you heard of me.
Before forcing us to enjoy his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles gradually laps up a bowl of milk.
I know, yeah, I'm a dog, I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light white rubber syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it as simply tasting it anyway. It's very fragile, meant to be on display piece. Don't eat the food, cook it all. That tells in your eyes as something large, excellence. I told you it's a display piece.
Actually, I must say, it's beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realise that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to a college of eating, school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms out to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you heard of me either.
If this class gets much more, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing an eye in the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, everyone passes the class. You pass, you pass, you pass, you get a pass.
Everyone gathers around, Pang takes the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you're indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on, how can they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last time to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site for school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cosy.
DJ Tug is in the house! Oh!
You never lose Sprinkles the master chef, also a well-renowned turntablist who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van and Ashley tell them they committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, they actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghost allowed in graduation. It's clearly written in the book bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now everyone is together. It's the Sport Monster. He was totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Sport Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. The student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up by a taunt to sport. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do good. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of her ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see he perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So if I mailed directly to your father, because it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing on our school, not to mention the honour of education of the son of our Chancellor of Suns and such.
The music of the dance is untouched by sound of spark and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, you still doing the talking thing?
I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What? What?
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return! Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Decide no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she's managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Howdy, classmates.
Just like the first day you met him, you came prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give him a bucket chicken. This time it's a full meal.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting on the edge of a dance floor.
Oh, Jack's Legends, what are you doing sitting in the room?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, why'd you tell me? What are the qualities that you expect to find in such a lucky person?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk, tidy goatee, and a degree from University of Cooking, Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
It is truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yes, I'd love to. Oh, God.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take my day off, and so I'll be glad to spend it together with you, RJX Legends.
How sweet. We worked together and played together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward?
Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef?
Can you live with only half of him? Would you be able to enjoy sharing with him his other life, the life of an entrepreneur?
I suppose I can enroll on a pastry school.
Oh my dear RJ Legends, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you have me by your side. The end.
Oh my God, that is one messed up story. So, what have we learned? If you can meet him in the middle, you're good to go. There's no such thing as a perfect life. There's no such thing as a successful life. It's what you make of it, folks. And this is a new year to look back on. I know 2020 was awful, but now 2021 is here, and hopefully it'll be a year of recovery for everyone. So, this is RJX Legends signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi guys, thanks for watching my latest video. If you wish to subscribe, we have many options below. You can join me at RGX Legends on Facebook, or if you want to continue subscribing to my YouTube channel, just follow the channel RGX Legends. If you want to follow me on Twitter, all you got to do is follow the @ symbol in front of RGX Legends listed below. And if you want to follow me on Twitch, Instagram or Snapchat, they all have the same name. Also, if you wish to follow me on Twitch, you can use your Amazon Prime as a free premium subscription to follow me. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.